design per se, but I kind of write a frame of what it is. Like I'll have the general idea of what I want to talk about. I take a lot of notes, and I have a notebook in my back pocket, and I'm always like, okay, there's an idea, there's an image, whatever. But I don't know what story that's going to go into. It's stuff that I just see every day that might lock somewhere. But when I actually sit down to put a story together, I usually write out a frame of it. So it's like, I have the characters, the scenes, the location, the time period, that stuff comes out. And that usually will come out to about 4 pages or so. And then I just let it sit because I need to start going through notes about imagery, and I need to read. I need to really read. Like, that's one of the biggest things that contributes to what I do. It is, I read a lot, especially in the novels or short stories about the same kinds of concepts. So, if I wanted to write something about a farmer, I'll read like Jim Harrison has a great novella called The Farmer's Daughter, and it's just great character development. Rural America. So I'll read that, and then I'll go back and I'll read history books about the time, and I want to do that. So the biggest part is building the frame, and then I go and I find all of those little things, that the details later. I have to get the details in, and I have to find those things that really, the truth about it first. Like, what was it like if I'm talking about a farm that was in, the 1950s. I have to go back and I have to read, agricultural documents in the 1950s. Like, I want to know. I want to know what was a bad crop that year, what was a good crop that year, what diseases were going among cattle. That's just stuff that I think puts me in the mind of the character that I'm trying to do, and that's the most important thing, is getting that character, the main character's mind, on the page, out of the frame, and then building it to, like, from that 4 pages up to 15 or 20 or whatever.